Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Chapter 2 Real Numbers. Let's learn absolute value. If x is a real number, then absolute value of x is written as the modules of x, and x is read as absolute value of x or modules of x. The absolute value of a number is distance between that number and 0 on the number line. So we are counting units, how many units it is. So if x is equal to 0, then absolute value of x is 0. If x is greater than 0, then absolute value of x is x. If x is smaller than 0, then absolute value of x is negative x. The absolute value of any real number is never negative, we have to remember. Let's get started with practice set 2.5, page 33 of your textbook. Question number 1, find the value. Now absolute value 15 minus 2. So 15 minus 2 is equal to 13, and absolute value of 13 is 13. Sub question 2, 4 minus 9, absolute value of 4 minus 9. Now 4 minus 9, negative integers are more, so negative answer will be there. So absolute value of negative number is always positive, so 5. Then third sub question. Absolute value of 7 multiplied by absolute value of negative 4, which gives us absolute value of 7 is 7 into absolute value of negative 4 is 4, because this is 4 units away from 0 on the number line. So we'll count the units actually, so it is not negative. 7 into 4 is 28. Now question 2, solve. 3x minus 5 is equal to 1. So absolute value, now we have to find the value of x in this equation, right? So we do not know whether it is a positive or a negative. So this equation, when we consider, we have to solve this equation with a positive sign as well as a negative sign, because we do not know this x is negative or positive. So we'll take 3x minus 5 is equal to plus minus 1. So if we solve by both the methods, that is positive 1 and negative 1, let's see, we are getting the same answer different. 3x, so its absolute value is 3x minus 5 is equal to 1. Then 3x is equal to, taking how the way we solve the equation, same way we have to do it. Negative 5, taking to the right hand side positive it becomes. So 3x is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. X is equal to 3 is multiplied, the other side we divide, 6 upon 3. Now x is equal to 2. Now we are taking now negative 1 and solving. So 3x minus 5 is equal to negative 1. 3x is equal to negative 1. This is subtracted, the other side we add. So 3x is equal to negative 1, and positive units are more, so positive answer. And find the difference. So it's 4. 3x is equal to 4 upon 3. The value of x is equal to 2 or 4 upon 3. So if we replace this x by 2, we will get as 1. Or if we replace this value of x by 4 upon 3, we also get 1. So both the answers are right for value of x. Sub question 2, 7 minus 2x, absolute value is equal to 5. So again here also we have to consider plus 5 and minus 5, and we have to solve it by both the positive as well as negative sign of 5. So 7, absolute value of this is 7 minus 2x is equal to 5. Then minus 2x is equal to 5. Taking this to the right hand side becomes negative. So negative 2x is equal to negative 5 minus 7. Negative units are more in number, so 2. And left hand side is negative, right hand side is negative, automatically the sign is removed. So 2x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 is multiplied here, the other side we divide. So 2 upon 2, which is equal to 1. Now we will take negative 5. 7 minus 2x is equal to negative 5. So minus 2x is equal to negative 5 is here. We will take this to the right hand side, so negative 7. Minus 2x is equal to negative 12. and both the sides a negative, or also you can write x is equal to negative 12 upon negative 2. Negative negative gets cancelled, and 2 1s and 2 6 are, x is equal to 6. So the value of x is 1 or 6. Let's come to the next sub question. Sub question 3. Absolute value of 8 minus x upon 2 is equal to 5. Again here we have to consider positive as well as negative 5, the answer for this, because we have to find the value of x. It can be positive, it can be negative. So we have to consider both. So 8 minus x upon 2 is equal to 5. So 8 minus x, absolute value of this number is 8 minus x upon 2 is equal to 5. So 2 goes to the right hand side, so it's divided, the other side we multiply. So 8 minus x is equal to 5 into 2. 8 minus x is equal to 5 2 is 10. So negative x is equal to 10. 8 is positive, so here it becomes negative. So 10 minus 8, negative x is equal to 2. So x can never be negative, so we have to make it positive by changing the sign to 2. So x is equal to negative 2. Now here again the same, here we have to take negative 5. So 8 minus x upon 2 is equal to negative 5. 8 minus x is equal to negative 5 into 2 is divided, the other side we multiply. So 8 minus x is equal to negative 5 into 2 is negative 10. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. So it becomes negative. So negative x is equal to negative 10. 8 is positive, so negative 8. Negative x is equal to negative 18. Both are negative, so add with negative sign. So negative negative gone, left hand side and right hand side, so x is equal to 18, it becomes positive. So value of x is negative 2 or 18. The last sub question of the exercise is 4. 5 plus x upon 4 is equal to 5. Again here also the same way. 5 plus x upon 5, absolute value of is equal to 5 plus 5 and minus 5. So this we will copy the equation with positive sign. Absolute value of this is 5 plus x upon 4 is equal to 5. So here we will take this 5 to the right hand side. It is positive, it becomes negative. So x upon 4 is equal to 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So x upon 4 is equal to x we is divided, the other side we multiply. So x is equal to 0 multiplied by 4. So any number multiplied by 0 is always 0. X is equal to 0. Now this equation 5 plus x upon 4 is equal to negative 5, and again the same way x upon 4 is equal to negative 5 and negative 5. 5 is positive, here it becomes negative. So x upon 4 is equal to negative 10. So x is equal to negative 10 multiplied by this side, left hand side is divided by 4, right hand side multiplied by 4. So x is equal to negative 40. So the value of x is 0 or negative 40. That's all for the exercise. In the next video, we'll start with problem set